Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and we are back home to take on the Cardinals. I thought it was another road series, but back home again. The Cardinals are in second place in the division, 3 games behind us if I remember right. Could be 4, somewhere in that ballpark. And yeah, normally by this time of year we're already starting to push out a bit of cushion, but we might be in for a dogfight this year. We'll see. Cardinals with a big chance this series to really do some damage and maybe catch us in the standings. Like I said, I can't remember exactly where they all were. But the Cardinals and the Cubs are both tied at second, just a small handful of games behind us. I don't know, at this point in the season, 3 or 4 games especially, maybe a handful is not really the way to put it. Jonathan on the mound. Juan Pierre to lead off for the Cardinals. Pretty sure that's new for them. He starts off with a 1-1 count. And there's another called strike. 1-2. Grounds this one towards first, but it will get foul. Jonathan winds and delivers a palm ball that goes outside. 2-2. There's a ground ball to third. Chief's going to throw it over. 1 down. Nick Punto at the plate. Don't really remember him being there either, but maybe he was. First pitch called a strike. Second pitch popped up. Jonathan will catch it himself. 2 down. And Albert Pujols never left St. Louis in these seasons. They let Yachty go instead. We generally kept him in check, though, in past seasons. And this year we get him to fly out to left. Frank officially with the play. No runs. Kester will start things off for the Squirrels. Look at the Cardinals' defensive lineup. I don't remember Hideki Matsui being here either. He didn't stick around with New York in these seasons, but I don't feel like it was St. Louis, but maybe I'm wrong. Pop up there, 1 down, brings Marvin to the plate. He's going to bat left-handed. First pitch called a strike. Second pitch swung on and missed. 0-2 the count. Ground ball to Aaron Miles at second. 2 down, it's up to Chief. I didn't mention Chris Young pitching for the Cardinals. Also think that's new. I want to say he had stuck on the Brewers, but I could be wrong. I can't remember. Chief with a 2-1 count. There's a called strike. 2-2. Pops this one up high in the air, but right in front of the plate. McMillan finally catches it. So, no runs, no hits for either side. Hideki Matsui is going to come up for St. Louis here in the second. Jonathan starts off with a slider that's too high. There's a called strike on a curve. And that fastball just inside. 2-1 the count. Make it 3-1. Called strike on the outside corner. Fills the count up. Matsui watches strike 3. 1 down. Juan Encarnacion at the plate. He'll look at a ball down and in. There's a soft liner to short. Joey makes the grab. Brings Aaron Miles to the plate. 2 down, nobody on base. First pitch hit towards first. Terry picks it up, steps on the bag. And that's it for the top of the second. Still no score as we go to the bottom half of the inning, where Terry will lead things off for the Squirrels. First pitch, a changeup out of the zone. And that fastball gets called a strike on the outside. 1-1 the count. There's a swing and a miss. There's a line drive over the shortstop's head. That's the first base hit of the game. A single for Terry. Nobody out. Frank at the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Hits this one, a sharp liner. That is a fair ball right on the left field line. Terry will stop at third. A double for Frank puts runners on second and third with nobody out and Tom at the plate. Tom hitting .349 so far this year. And he comes up with the base hit into center field. Only going to score 1. Puts runners on the corners. Squirrels up 1-0. Zach at the plate. Looks at a strike on the inside. And that pitch in the dirt. 1-1 the count. This is going to right field, but it's going to hook foul. 1-2 the count. This one, is it going to stay fair? No, just foul. Oh, a called strike. I didn't care for that call, and nor did Zach. But 1 down, Joey at the plate. Runner still on the corners. And this one gets away. In comes Frank. There's run number 2. Slowly rolls all the way to the back wall. Joey comes up with a hit into center. Oh, no, not a hit. Good play out there in center by Juan Pierre. 2 down, runner on second. Jonathan looking for his first hit of the year. Looks at strike 1. Grounds this one not in a bad spot, actually, but Aaron Miles is able to clean it up. So 2 runs for the Squirrels as we go into the third inning. Cesar is Turris due up for the Cardinals. First pitch from Jonathan, called a strike. Pops this one up. Tom is waiting and grabs it. 1 down. McMillan at the plate. This apparently, he's been on the Cardinals' main roster for a couple of years now. This is who they let Yadier Molina, there we go, let him walk to the Indians. No idea where he's at now. McMillan strikes out looking, brings Chris Young to the plate. Jonathan throws a strike. Gets a ground ball to third, but it rolls foul. 0-2. High fastball leads to a ground ball to Joey, who throws over. And that gets through the first go-around of the Cardinals' order. Still a 2-0 Squirrels lead. We've got Kester in the box. First pitch called a strike. Second pitch blown by Kester, 0-2. Young does not get the call on that fastball towards the outside, nor on that slider. 2-2 the count. This hit foul. Yeah, that pitch down and out. Full count to lead off the inning. Kester swings and misses, 1 down. Only the second strikeout of the day for Young. Brings Marvin to the plate. He'll take a strike. And that fastball too high. 1-1 the count. Hits this one to short is Turris, no problem. Brings Chief to the plate. Average back down to 298. Takes a high strike. Yeah, that pitch down and out. Yeah, that pop-up makes the seats over, sorted by third. 1 and 2 the count. And watches a pitch in the dirt. 2 and 2. Comes back with a pitch that's hit into center field for a base hit. Leadoff single for Chief. Or what am I talking about, leadoff? There's 2 outs. Okay, gotta get my head back in the game here. Let my mind wander for just a second. Terry got the first hit of the game. Has a 1 and 1 count at the moment. Hits this one foul in the left field seats. 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That ends the third inning. Still 2-0 Squirrels. And the Cardinals will begin their second run through the order here in the fourth. Only 2 strikeouts so far today for Jonathan. Juan Pierre not one of those victims. He's going to come up with a base hit into shallow center field. That's the first Cardinals base runner today. Punto at the plate now. And he looks at a ball. This one towards second. Do we get a double play? Back to first. Yes, in time. Mark that one down. 4-6-3. Double play. Pujols now with the bases cleared. 2 down. Apparently on an 11-game hitting streak. Pretty good for only, 26, something like that, games into the season. He gets a base hit into left, so he'll extend that to 12. Brings Matsui to the plate. He was one of the 2 strikeout victims. Looks at strike 1 here. Ground ball to Joey. He's going to throw over. 3 down. We move into the bottom of the 4th inning. Squirrels still leading 2-0, and Frank will lead off the inning. Frank hit a double in his last at-bat, which put both runners in scoring position, led to both he and Terry scoring. Has a 0-2 count in this at-bat. This one's going to hook foul. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Tom at the plate. Had an RBI single in his last at-bat, only drove in the 1. Pops this one up right in front of the plate. And that will be 2 outs in the inning. Zach took a tough strikeout looking. I did not like the strike 3 call. Looks at a high strike to open this at-bat. Looks at the exact same pitch, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will end the 4th inning. Still a 2-0 Squirrels lead. Juan Encarnacion at the plate for the Cardinals to open the 5th. He lined out in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1. Hits this one towards first. Terry makes the grab. 1 down. Aaron Miles looks at a palm ball in the dirt. Cut a curveball in the dirt, and then gets a call on a fastball. 2-1 the count. As that palm ball goes inside, 3-1. Fouled away. We got a full count now. 1 out, nobody on base. Called strike 3. Is Turris at the plate now? He looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. weakly hit back to Jonathan, who will throw over and end the top half of the inning. We've hit the halfway point. Squirrels still leading 2-0. Joey due up for the Squirrels. Joey looks at strike one. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Hits this one towards short as Tourist throws over. One down. Jonathan at the plate, ground out in his first at bat. Looks at a strike. That one just a bit high. Three and one to count on Jonathan. Fouls this one away to make it a full count. One down, nobody on base. Fouls it. Oh no, it's going to stay fair right on the third base line. One down, two down rather. Kester 0 for 2 today. He'll swing and miss at the first pitch. Swing and misses at the second pitch. Yeah, ground ball stays foul. Still 0-2. And this one just inside. 1-2 the count. Called strike 3. That ends the fifth inning. 2-0 Squirrels as we move to the sixth. McMillan is going to open things up for the Cardinals. McMillan struck out looking in his first at-bat and looks at strike one in this at-bat. Hits this one, but foul. 0-2 the count. Called strike 3 on a high fastball. That'll bring Chris Young to the plate. Looks at a ball. That pitch fouled away. 1-1. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Juan Pierre at the plate. He'll look at a ball down and out. Another ball. Make it 3-0. None of these pitches anywhere close, really. And there's a ball hit deep into the gap. That's going to be at least 2. And Pierre does stop at second for a 2-out double. All right, Punto at the plate. He'll take a strike. Fouls this pitch away to make it 0-2. Ground ball to third. Chief throws over. And that ends the inning. Top half anyway. 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the sixth. Marvin at the plate to try to tack on more. Marvin looks at a slider called a strike. High in the zone. It hits this one to third. Punto throws over. One down. Chief 1 for 2 today. Looks at a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Brings Terry to the plate. 2 outs, nobody on base. Looks at a strike. And that pitch up and out. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Still a 2-0 Squirrels lead. Cardinals are going to start off with Albert Pujols. So he is going to have to deal with Gonzalez once I get him all settled in. There we go. All right, Pujols 1 for 2 today. Looks at a strike. Looks at a ball. That pitch fouled away into right field. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Matsui 0 for 2 today. First pitch, a splitter outside. Pops this one up. It looks like Marvin should have it, and he does. Juan Encarnacion at the plate. Looks at a strike. Looks at another strike. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That ends the top of the 7th. Squirrels taking a 2-0 lead into the 7th inning stretch. Frank at the plate when we come back.
The 7th inning, the Cardinals 0, Indianapolis 2.
All right, Frank in the box. Chris Young still on the mound. Opens up with a strike. There's a sharply hit ball to short as Turris takes it on the hop and throws over. 1 down, Tom at the plate. He is 1 for 2 today. He's got his average back over 350. Takes a ball. Fouls this pitch away. Swing and a miss, 1-2. There's a base hit into center field. 1 out single for Tom will bring Zach to the plate. He is 0 for 2 today with a couple strikeouts. He has a hitting streak on the line as he is behind that fastball. Puts some wood on this one, but pulls it foul. 0-2 the count. Lets that pitch hit the dirt. Lets that pitch hit the dirt. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, Joey at the plate. Young starting to tire. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Hits this one towards third. Punto throws over. That's it for the 7th. Oh shoot, who was that? I think that was Joey. Okay. Alright, Hermida on the mound to get his setup work in. Aaron Miles at the plate. He is 0 for 2. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Swings and misses at the second pitch. Pops this one up. Tom should have a play. 1 down. Cesar Torres at the plate. He is 0 for 2 today. Looks at a strike. Hit back towards Hermida. 2 down. Brings McMillan to the plate. He'll watch a curveball go by. Hits this one towards third and short. It's going to fall into shallow center for a base hit. Pitcher spot due up. We are going to see a pinch hitter. Echo is going to come in. I honestly do not remember anything about his batting. That curveball in the dirt. As is that one outside as well. Comes to him with the curveball for a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. Pops this one up. Tom waiting behind the umpire. That will end the inning. We go into the bottom of the 8th. Sweeney is going to start things off. Squirrels still up 2-0. Orr is going to come in to pitch this inning. Echo stays in to play center, and Pierre goes over to left. Sweeney at the plate for his first at-bat today. Looks at a strike. Fouls this pitch away. 0-2 the count. Hits this one through the right side of the infield, base hit. Kester 0 for 3 today. Swings and misses at the first pitch and now shows bunt. Pulls it back, gets a called strike, 0-2. And that's a close pitch, but Kester gets the call. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down. Marvin at the plate has ground out in all 3 at-bats so far today. Looks at strike 1. This one is going to get through the right side for another base hit. 2 on, 1 out. Chief at the plate. Has his average back up over 300. Just barely. Looks at strike 1. It's going to hit this one right to Miles. This should be a double play, and it is. 4-6-3. Ends the 8th inning, but the Squirrels still up 2-0. Cardinals are going to start off with the top of their order. We will go get Shibuya. And we're going to have Martinez come in and catch. Well, we're going to get some complicated moving around here. Oh, no, not that. Have Tom go play first. Alright, you saw me make all the changes, so hopefully I don't have to explain anything to you. Otherwise, just rewind the video a bit and take another look. Juan Pierre, 2 for 3 today, with a single and a double. Hits this one. This looks like a carbon copy of his last at-bat. A single into shallow center. That brings a tying run to the plate in the form of Nick Punto. He hits one that's going to get down into right field. Starting to wish I would have gone to the bathroom before this inning like I thought about. Runners on the corners, Albert Pujols at the plate, nobody out, and this is quickly turning into a nightmare scenario for Shibuya. First pitch off the plate. That's going to be a base hit for Pujols. 1 run in. Alright, This looks like it might go a little while. Pitcher spot up at the plate. They're going to turn to Troy Gloss to try to get this game tied. I am going to take a little timeout myself here. Alright, we're back. Hopefully you didn't really notice any absence. Yeah, this is not looking good. Let's see how it goes. Troy Gloss at the plate. Looks at a pitch that's too low. And this one inside. 2-0, nobody out, 2 on. Ground ball to third. Oh, we needed that. Double play. Tried for the triple play. So mark that down. 3-4. Gets the runners at third and second. Leaves Troy Gloss on first. Now 2 outs. Encarnacion at the plate. Has an 0-2 count. This seems to revitalize Shibuya. Gets the swing and a miss. Squirrels hang on in a wild 9th inning. Boy, I tell you, when Pujols stepped in there, I was just envisioning a, 450-foot bomb somewhere. Your final score today, though, St. Louis Cardinals 1, Indianapolis Squirrels 2. We'll look at a few highlights. Boy, good game. We've played a lot of good games. Well, I guess usually our games are close. We don't typically blow people out. We win a lot of them, but they are close. Boy, games like that will keep you guessing till the end. Tom, your player of the game, which is fine enough by me. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. See if we can get that push to 100 subscribers. We're so close. Otherwise, we've got the Cardinals again tomorrow. We'll see you then.